I feel like one of the biggest topic ladies don't want to talk about when it comes to the dating scene, they don't want to discuss why men hate giving ladies money, and the reason for it is because maybe hawatakai kusikia reasons za wanaume ndio waone ni kama wako na genuine reasons. Okay, number one, the reason why a man won't give you money, first of all, probably he's broke. Anaweza kuwa by the pia ako na pesa, lakini hiyo season yenye umempata kuna venye kidogo pesa ime run out, so obviously that guy won't give you money because every money he has is going to probably pay every bill. Na ujue mwanaume mwenye anaishi kwa nyumba yake akona bill ya token, akona bill ya probably chakula ya kila siku. So you see, if you're telling this guy ati ya kutolee do na bado anahesabu rent, anahesabu probably hizo bills zingine, maybe anatumia fare kila siku, so if you tell this guy to send you money, haoni sense ya kukutumia do juu anashindwa. Okay, so ni vitu zangu nitaacha kufanya, ni tokens nitaacha kununua ndo nikutumie hiyo pesa. Okay, so that's from a perspective of a guy mwenye kidogo he's running out of money, or probably he doesn't have money, he's going through a season enye probably bado ako broke, and that's a very wrong word, but anyway, probably ako broke at that season. All right, another reason inaweza kuwa some guys may just see you as being super materialistic, so yeye hata argue na wewe, hata jaribu ku reason na wewe, hata jaribu kukupea excuse yoyote, atakuwa like, me, I'm not giving you money. Why? Because they see you as super materialistic, and for them that's not a good trait in a lady. Let me tell you, the ladies out here wenye wameandikwa kazi and they are doing well, they have their money, they are making their money, au ni mademu wenye men respect so much. Mwanaume mwenye, msichana mwenye before akuitishe pesa, unless akona shida nyingine kubwa kabisa, but they don't just ask for money. Why? Because they have made their money, they know how making money, probably, as in wana respect your process ya ku make money. Lakini msichana mwenye probably right now ndio maybe amepata their first job, or probably hata hajapata their first job, they're still in campus, you see that person have value the process of making that money. They don't value that process. Okay, and because probably she doesn't have money and she wants to use money, honestly wengine inakuwa tu ni shida. Msee anakuambia, unapata tu dem randomly anakuambia akisunitumie za lunch, na honestly as a guy you might think that probably anakuchezea akili ama nini, but probably msichana pia anataka tu hiyo ya lunch. So it's only to your decision to decide, do you want to send it or do you not want to send it. Sometimes when a guy sees that message of nitumie kamia ka lunch nikule chipo, sometimes it feels like dem already ashakudharau, already anajua probably hamtaipatana, and especially kani dem hamjaipatana. So hapo as a guy you're thinking dem probably amenidharau, ako like acha kule pesa yangu cause hatutawaipatana, hata waikupe chance ya nini na nini, una get. So as a guy, once you realize that, unaona hakuna haja ya kupea umse pesa, nika ku waste. The other thing also you don't understand is women wanapanga pesa yao sana. Like me, I've met a lady mwenye like anapanga do yake, hata akifanya shopping, monthly shopping, amepanga everything to the letter. There are men like that. There are men who account for every shilling that they have. Either they are making investment, ama that's hiyo ndo personality yao, ama hivyo ndio wako, ama hivyo ndio wali grow up. Unajua kuna watu, you know how you interact with money ni according to venye ulifunzwa ukigrow up. So there are people wenye wamefunzwa, when you interact with money you don't waste money. So you asking them to send you money for any other reason, ama for whatever reason that you have, anaona mimi na waste do yako, cause ana waste do yake cause I feel ni kama it's an investment for him, I feel ni kama inamletea any value. Okay, and that's the other point. There are men who don't see value in sending money to ladies. Kuna wanaume wako like, wacha nimtumie aone mimi ni mnoma nini, but there are guys literally who don't care whether atakutumia pesa ama hata kutumia, because he knows at the end of the day if he has that money atapata tu dem mwingine. Okay, and you see the level of working class ladies, the number of working class ladies inaendelea ikiongezeka kila siku. So what does that mean? It means more and more ladies are getting to the point where they're becoming independent, they have their own money, so they're not depending on men. So wale mademu wenye wamebaki wana depend on men ni demu unapata ndio wamejoin kampuni first year fulani, and even for them you'll find that most of them wanaanza kufigure out how can I make money as early as 18, 19, 20. Okay, so you see it's actually the minority. Wale wasanaoitisha pesa, I know they feel like they're the majority na nini, you are actually the minority. All right, there's a guy also mwenye atasema I have to be committed to a lady before I can give you money. Like before uonje pesa yake lazima mkue either in a relationship ama amekuoa. Okay, and you know girls will call that mwanaume ni stingy. haya sawa ni stingy, but if that guy has worked for that money, you really can't tell him anything. Na hiyo ndio kitu, that's the best thing about a man who has his own money. Hawezi mwambia kitu yoyote. Why? Because he's gone out, he's made this money, go through all the processes that he needed to make that money. And then now sasa unadhani ati utakuja kumuonesha ati you are not man enough if you are not giving him money. Imagine he won't fall for that. There are men who will never fall for that. Another major reason why a man won't give you money, ama why they hate giving ladies money, kumbuka huyu tunaongelea mwanaume mwenye probably ako single. So a man who is single yet you are not yet in a relationship, you are not in a commitment, you will find that this guy, first of all, he wants to test your loyalty. Like, kama sijakupea pesa, how will you treat me? And will you treat me any different nikikuonesha mimi I'm not willing to give you money? Because a guy who is almost ready to settle down, ni msi atakuangalia kwanza akupime one, okay, what kind of a lady are you? So if you are the kind of lady mwenye unamuonesha ati before we can go into a relationship, lazima uniprove unaweza nifanyia hii na hii, there are men who will stay, but there are men who won't stay, okay? Especially mwanaume anajua value yake, anajua naweza toka huko nje na nipate dem mwingine mwenye ni mpoa, imagine hata baki hapo, okay? So it's primitive to actually think that you can threaten a man by saying that usiponifanyia hizi vitu, at you won't stay with him. So what? Okay, squeeze it, kuna options. Men have so many options, all right? And because the world has become so small, squeeze it, the digital era, you find that unaweza katia dem ako maju, unaweza katia dem ako neighboring country. So you see, there are so many options that you really cannot blackmail a guy into doing what you want. So first of all, so yeah, he wants to test your loyalty. So nataka kusema, without this man, he wants to test, without this money, without giving you money, how will you treat him? Utamtreat any differently? Another thing could be, the man maybe ashaikuwa in a past experience where like alikuwa anapea dem do, but then aliona what it ended up to be. Probably aliona wo dem hata alimdharau, even after ku spend so much money on the lady, alimdharau, ama he realized later he was spending too much money on the lady, he even forgot about himself. So and sometimes I watch ladies podcast, unasikia dem akisema ati hey, unajua wanaume venye wanajipenda, and I'm like, really, tunajipendanga kweli? Because I feel sometimes wanaume hujisahau and they are spending so much money on ladies. But anyway, maybe siku hizi wameanza kuchange. But the reason why some men will hate giving money to ladies, new fact, yeah, like they also don't want to raise your expectations so high. Sitaki kuonesha ati before tuanze kudate ati these are the things, and that's why you'll hear ladies say, hey, mi unajua wewe ndio ulinizoesha, like it's like you never take responsibility. It's like ladies never take responsibility, because how would you say such a statement? And maybe the guy was doing it kukuonesha the love at that point. Maybe that's how he was showing his love, by giving you and offering you gifts, probably in form of money. So you see, when it gets to that point and you realize, kumbe wasichana by the way are taking responsibility, a man will draw back and actually be like, by the way, mimi sitakuwa napea msichana pesa. You get? So a bad experience can make a man get to that point and aseme, ule dem alinidharau and I used to spend so much money on her, or maybe probably he looked back akauliza, sasa hii pesa yote, zile maswali za, yani udem na mspendia do mingi hivi, hata situmiangi home, situmiangi mzazi wangu. You get? First of all, as a man, if you are spending too much money on your lady and forgetting about your probably mzazi wako, you're not spending money on them, ama huwatumi pesa, hata kama wako na pesa yao, yani hautumika pesa fulani home, kuna venye kidogo, it's like you've forgotten where you are coming from, okay? It's like you've forgotten your roots. So usispendia dem pesa mingi sana, usahau kuna wazazi wako, probably kuna brother yako mdogo, sister yako mdogo. So you find, every imagine a man getting to a point where, and I hope hakuna mwanaume kama huyu mwenye they would spend so much money on somebody who is not their family, they are dating them, and then forget about their family. Hata utumi pesa home, hautumi pesa kwa your small brother, your small sister. You see, isn't that being uko realistic kweli? Because if you can't spend it on your family, then unaenda kuspendia mtu mwenye totally hakujui, mwenye anaweza kuvunja roho kesho. Lazima ujiulize swali, like, are you really okay? So yeah, I think my last point itakuwa nini? My last point itakuwa also, a man doesn't want to give you money on the first, ati mmeanza kujuana, ameanza kukupea do, unless mcommit, because maybe hataki kukuzoesha, hataki kukuonesha ati my money is loose, ati anytime unapiga simu, nitumie punch, amekutumia, nitumie dhao, amekutumia. No. If a man respects money, because also kitu mbaya na madem, ukiwazoesha kitu, anaweza kucategorize, unichaliwa kukutumia do, unichaliwa kunitumia do. So they don't even atakangi mbishane, atakangi mkaeni kama mnaweza kosana koza najua wewe ndio ule msi anaweza pigia simu amwambie mtumie 2,000 na umtumie kama fala. Okay, but anyway, let me know what you think.
Gachin Lion.